Hello. How are you? Welcome to stream. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Okay. Sorry I wasn't here yesterday. I've been house shopping. I'm in the middle of a move if you have not really been in the loop about that kind of thing. And I went out with a realtor and did adulty things and went to go look at some apartments. Unfortunately, I did not choose an apartment yesterday, but I will be going out again on Sunday to look at apartments again. How exciting. Let's see what's new, what's going on. So, I don't know. Today was Wednesday. It was pretty. I picked up 2 custom suits today. Ooh! To Joko's. Custom suits are cool as hell. I love suits. I remember maybe a couple years ago, and I still kind of have this idea, but we'll see, I need to make a little bit more money first from this teaching job, or maybe from another gig, I don't know. But I really want to get custom suits. There was this book that I read, and there was and it was set in, one is black. Is the other one purple? Please tell me it's purple. Anyway. No, so there was this, it was set in the regular, whatever times present. And there was a man. Oh, it is purple. Yes, I love it. Who ordered Victorian style suits. And I always thought that was super cool. And so the idea of having an old age looking suit with tails and stuff is really appealing to me, to get maybe 3 to 5. I would like to have 3 to 5 custom made suits that fit me well. Because the thing is, with menswear, I usually have to look in the petite men's section. And I've always kind of had this idea about wanting to wear suits. I remember there was this thing, it was in the Webkins era, but it was like Webkins, but it was cereal themed. But you would get an avatar that was just you made it, it's a person. It's a person avatar. And I was a girl, obviously, in the game. Well, I say obviously, but I was a girl in the game. But I would put my girl character in a tux. And I was like, whoa, that looks really fucking good. And I was like, why don't girls wear tuxes? They would look hot in tuxes. Because, we already look good in dresses. So why not wear tuxes? And so I've always really wanted a couple of suits. Not gonna lie. So that's where I'm at right now. So I want to go to Thailand before I move away from Korea. When that time comes, I don't know when I'm gonna move away from Korea. We'll see what happens. Seems like I'm settling in nicely, I guess, but we'll see what happens. So, yeah, custom suits. That's dope as hell. I'm so jealous. I want a custom suit. Hell yeah. Okay. Oh, here, let's plug this guy in too. I forgot about that. So today, we are going to continue 12th night. It's going to get very exciting. Oh, it's so loud. We are going to continue, and what else are we going to do? Yeah, that's about it. This is a reading stream. Okay, that's it. That's all we do. It's reading. It's not actually going to be a sexy stream. Okay? But this play is already kind of sexual. So, on the back, I was reading the back. Because that's what you're supposed to do with a book, is read the back. And I saw, so the last sentence of the, summary, it says, while offering broad comedy, Twelfth Night teasingly probes gender roles and sexual ambiguities. And I was like, whoa. Okay, so Jojoko's yeah, you did miss a little bit of this. So, to recap the first half of Act 1. So we've got Orsino, who is the Duke of Illyria. We've got Olivia, who is a countess. Who Orsino is currently the Duke. Orsino, the Duke, is currently going after Olivia. I should really start making like visual representations of these plays because honestly, I think it would help. Anyway, so Orsino is pursuing Olivia, but the thing is, Olivia is pursuing nobody because guess what? Olivia does not want to get close to any man because every man that she's been close to has died. Her father died a year ago, and then her brother died shortly after because, well, she thinks it's because they were close. Anyway, she thinks she has like some kind of like dude curse. Anyway, that being said, Sir Toby Belch, her like uncle, I think it's uncle. Toby Belch is trying to set her up with Sir Andrew Aguacheek. And let me tell you, he's a piece of trash. Okay? He's a drunkard. She got the gay curse. I know, that's what I said! I thought she's gay! Oh my god. Anyway, so so this dude named Andrew is trying to get set up with her, right? And he's really a mess. He's like, he drinks all the time. He's not very smart. He does like really stupid stuff all the time. And so Andrew's like, look, I think I'm going to clean up my act. I'm going to try to, you know, get with Olivia, convince her to want to be with me, even though she doesn't want to be with me right now. And I'm going to be honest, Toby and Andrew is like my strongest ship right now because Toby encourages and supports Andrew like nobody's business. Anyway, and then we also have Viola. So Viola is a random character that we don't really know that much about. So Viola just came to Illyria. She's never been to Illyria before. Anyway, so she came to Illyria and she found out about the Duke and whatever. And she was like, I want to be the musical entertainer of, I don't remember what the specific word is. Hold on. What's the word for musical entertainer? Hola. Eunuch. She wants to be a eunuch for the Duke. And so she's going to go undercover as a man. Woman in pants. We love a woman in pants on this stream. For the Duke. So she's going to go undercover as a man for the Duke. I don't know what her motivation is yet, but there's a motivation there. So, yeah. I'm not really rooting for Olivia to get with the Duke, to be completely honest. Orsino does not seem like the type of guy that Olivia would like. I don't know. But we'll see what happens. Okay. We got scene 4. And we're in a room in the Duke's palace. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not going to go on the tangent that I went on yesterday. A eunuch, that's some, I believe, typically AMAB that has been neutered. I don't know what AMAB means, so I'm just going to move on because I don't know what it means. I'm sorry. Anyway, okay. No. That's not a eunuch. That's, no, that's completely different. That's it's not a libretto. It's, shit. Now I gotta do research. Men who sang high in history. They're not countertenors because they were something else. I studied this, I remember, but like no, it was something else. It wasn't eunuchs. They were called something else. But I know exactly what you're talking about. But I don't know. I don't know if they're snipped. I don't know if eunuchs are snipped. Let's see. Eunuch A eunuch is a male who has been castrated. Oh, okay. So that's just in general what a eunuch is. It's just a castrated man. Got it. Eunuch, male tenor. Eunuch countertenor. Maybe. Let's see. Early centuries. What is this word? It's gonna eat me alive if I don't know what it is. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to find it. I know I'm not gonna be able to find it because castrati. I didn't even have to find it. It has the word castrate in the name. I'm so okay. No, it's okay. I was gonna worry about it anyway. So yeah, castrati, literally the word castrate inside of it. Essentially, they would castrate the man so that he could sing high forever. Which, let me just say, also meant that this dude got hella laid. He just couldn't have babies. But that's why women liked castrati a lot and found them really hot, is because they couldn't get pregnant if they slept with them. So that a lot of women would cheat on their husbands with castrati. Fun fact. Okay. Fantastic. Anyway, we're in scene 4. We're in a room in the Duke's palace. Probably, I don't even know what. Enter Viola, dressed as a young man, and Valentine. Oh God, I forgot there was a character named Valentine. Who is Valentine again? He's just an attendant of Orsino. That's right. So Valentine says, if the Duke continue these favors towards you, Cesario, you are like to be much advanced. He hath known you but 3 days, and already you are no stranger. So Viola is, yeah, you could sing well and get the ladies. That's precisely right to Jocos. So Valentino is talking to Viola, but Viola is undercover as Cesario, okay? I will call Viola Viola for the rest of the play, even when she's undercover as Cesario, but I will preface every time that we're talking about her as Viola as Cesario, I guess, if that makes sense. So Viola as Cesario says, you either fear his humor or my negligence, that you call in question the continuance of his love. Is he inconstant, sir, in his favors? So apparently the Duke has already started favoring Cesario, aka Viola. He really enjoys his company. It's only been 3 days since she's been there, and he already believes. He's already just like invested. And Valentine says, no, believe me. So he's not inconstant. His love is not ever fleeting. And Viola says, on your attendance, my lord, here. And the Duke says to Viola, aka Curio, no, not Cesario. He says it to the attendants and like other people. Stand you a while aloof. And then he says to Viola, who is Cesario, Cesario, thou knowest no less but all. I have unclasped to thee the book even of my secret soul. Therefore, good youth, address thy gate unto her, be not denied access. Stand at her doors and tell them, there thy fixed foot shall grow till thou have audience. So I think he's saying, that he wants Viola to go to Olivia, because Olivia is very hesitant to marry Orsino and she doesn't want to do it. She's just like, I don't know you, dude. Why do you want to marry me? You don't know anything about me. I don't know anything about you. This is stupid. So Viola's just like, sure, my noble lord, if she be so abandoned to her sorrow as it was spoke, she never will admit me. So Viola's just saying, look, there's no way she's going to let me in. I'm a dude. She's dressed as a dude. So there's no way she's going to come. She's not going to let me in. She's not going to let me talk to her about whatever. It doesn't matter. And the Duke says, be clamorous and leap all civil bounds rather than make unprofited return. So the Duke is just like, Viola, only I can trust you. Okay? I need you to go there, and I need you to talk to her. I need you to check in and make sure she's doing okay. And Viola's just like, say I do speak with her, my lord. What then? So she's like, I don't know what to do after I make contact, because in the off chance that she does want to talk to me, what do I say? And the Duke says, then unfold the passion of my love. Surprise her with discourse of my dear faith. It shall become thee well to act my woes. She will attended better thy youth than an nuncio's of more grave aspect. And Viola says, I think not so, my lord. So the Duke is saying, she'll probably respond better to you, because, you're a dude who's closer to her age, and, you're someone who she can relate to. You're one of the youths, So the Duke says, Dear lad, believe it, for they shall yet belie thy happy years that say thou art a man. Diana's lip is not more smooth and rubious. Thy small pipe is as the maiden's organ, shrill in sound, and all is semblative, a woman's part. I know thy constellation is right apt for this affair. And then to the attendants he says, Some 4 or 5 attend him, all of you will. For I myself am best when least in company. So the Duke is like, just go. Go with him. Go with Cesario, a.k.a. Viola, to go, help him out. I don't want any of you here right now. And then he says to Viola, I'm saying this wrong. Prosper well in this, and thou shalt live as free as thy lord, to call his fortunes thine. And Viola says, I'll do my best to woo your lady. And then aside says, Yet a barful strife, whoever I woo myself would be his wife. So, Viola's trying to become Orsino, aka the Duke's wife. She's just like, look, I might try to woo Olivia, whatever, fine, great. But she's not going to be your wife because I'm going to be his wife. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying. So she's trying to woo him from the inside. Anyway, okay. Scene 5. But to be honest, I feel like this could really backfire, considering Olivia's homosexual tendencies. I'm just kidding. She doesn't have homosexual tendencies, but I'm gonna be honest, she kind of does. She doesn't want to be around men. It doesn't even seem really that attracted to them, to be honest. I don't think she has any interest whatsoever in men. So, yeah, this could backfire for Viola. I'm gonna just say that. Okay, and then so we're in a room in Olivia's house, and we have Maria, who is the attendant of Olivia, and a clown. I love a good clown. What can I say? I love it when a clown comes by and is like, hey, are you ready to be around a man? And I'm like, no. I'm not ready, actually. Okay. So Maria says, Nay, either tell me where thou hast been, or I will not open my lips so wide as a bristle may enter in way of thy excuse. My lady will hang thee for thy absence. Wow. Okay. So this clown must be important because the clown has not been around, and apparently the clown was supposed to be around. And the clown says he's been clowning around. Just kidding. That was stupid. Anyway, the clown said, Let her hang me. He that is well hanged in this world needs to fear no colors. Maria says, Make that good. And the clown says, He shall see none to fear. So the clown is just like, hang me, I don't care. What are you going to do about it? At least hang me well. Maria says, a good Lenten answer. I can tell thee where that saying was born of, I fear no colors. I don't know where I fear no colors comes from. So I'm going to go to 31. Because it's the way the bookmarks work. Anyway. A hanged man being dead need fear no armies, with their have military colors. Less likely a well-hung, well-endowed man need fear no military rival in order. Color suggests punningly both collars, fits of anger, and collars. Okay, so essentially it's talking about the colors of like your war enemies, I guess. Anyway, where were we? Clown says, Where, good Mistress Mary? And Maria says, In the wars, and that may you be bold to say in your foolery. And Clown says, Well, good. Well, God give them wisdom that have it, and those that are fools, let them use their talents. Maria says, yet you will be hanged for being so long absent, or to be turned away. Is not that as good as hanging to you? And Clown says, many a good hanging prevents a bad marriage, and for turning away, let summer bear it out. Oh, was he supposed to marry someone? Was he supposed to marry Olivia or Maria? As someone who has dated a magician, I feel like a clown is probably about the same level. Don't marry a clown. Like, I'm gonna just put that out there. Don't marry a clown. No offense to clowns out there, but like, it doesn't seem like the path to take. I'm gonna just say. So, Maria, are you resolute then? Clown. Not so neither, but I am resolved on 2 points. And Maria says, that if one break, the other will hold. Or if both break, your gaskins fall. He already married me. To Jokos. Good one. Clown. Apt in good faith, very apt. And then Maria turns to go. Well, go thy way. If Sir Toby would leave drinking, thou went as pity a piece of Eve's flesh as any in Illyria. Maria says, peace, you rogue, no more o' that. Here comes milady, make your excuse wisely, you are best. So she's just like, you need to come up with a good excuse as to why you were gone for so long. I don't know the importance of the clown. Let's see. Clown is Olivia's jester. Okay. So Maria exits, and Lady Olivia comes in black and with Malvolio and attendants. Who is Malvolio? Malvolio. It's Olivia's steward. Okay, so Olivia's got she's got a big posse. To be fair, she is a duchess, so I guess that makes sense. Anyway, so she's with her posse, and the clown says, wit! And be thy will, put me into good fooling. Those wits that think they have thee do very oft prove fools, and I, that am sure I lack thee, may pass for a wise man. For what says Quinopolis? Better a witty fool than a foolish wit. God bless thee, lady. So he's just trying to like come up with jokes and make her laugh as an excuse. Instead of like having to explain himself, he's just trying to make her laugh. And Olivia says, take the fool away. The clown says, do you not hear, fellows? Take away the lady. And Olivia says, go to, you are a dry fool. I'll know more of you. Besides, you grow dishonest. What a cold-hearted... I like it. Anyway, clown. 2 faults, Madonna, the drink and good counsel will amend. Forgive the dry fool drink, then is the fool not dry. Bid the dishonest man mend himself. If he mend, he is no longer dishonest. If he cannot, let the butcher mend him. Anything that is mended is but patched. Virtue that transgresses is but patched with sin, and sin that amends is but patched with virtue. If that the simple syllogism will serve, so if it will not, what remedy? As there is no true cuckold but calamity, so beauty's a flower. The lady bade take away the fool, therefore I say again, take her away. He's essentially just like, okay, I made a mistake, but like, I can mend it. I can fix it. I can continue to make mistakes, or I can promise to not make mistakes anymore. And you get to choose which one to believe. I would prefer to tell you that I'm not going to make any more mistakes, but I don't know if you will believe me. That's the risk you have to take. So therefore, I think you should leave and you should go think about it. And Olivia says, sir, I bade them take away you. And the clown says, misprison in the highest degree, lady. Cuculus non facit, cuculus, cuculus, non facit monachum. That's as much to say as I wear not motley in my brain. Good Madonna, give me leave to prove you a fool. So he's just like, you are mistreating me. Let me prove that you are more of a jester than I am. And Olivia says, can you do it? And Clown says, dexterously, good Madonna. And Olivia says, make your proof. And Clown says, I must catechize you for it, Madonna. Good my mouse of virtue, answer me. And Olivia says, well, sir, for want of other idleness, I bide your proof. And the Clown says, good Madonna, why mournest thou? And Olivia says, good fool, for my brother's death. And Clown says, I think his soul is in hell, Madonna. And Olivia says, I know his soul is in heaven, fool. So he's trying to challenge her. He's trying to say that she's the fool. And she's like, I want you to prove how I'm the fool. And so he's saying that her brother is in hell while she's saying he's in heaven. The Clown says, the more fool, Madonna, to mourn for your brother's soul being in heaven. Take away the fool, gentlemen. And Olivia says, what think you of this fool, Malvolio? Doth he not mend? So the Clown is like, why are you mourning so much then if he's in heaven? Because if he was in hell, I get it. Because you're mourning and you're in sorrow and blah, 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 blah. All of this bad stuff is happening. But you know what? If he's in heaven, he's rejoicing. You should be rejoicing and be thankful. And Malvolio says, yes, and shall do. Till the fangs of death shake him, infirmity that decays the wise doth ever make the better fool. So Malvolio is just like, I don't know if he made it up for you. He's still kind of an idiot, but I hope, I think you know what? We should just let it go. And the Clown says, God send you, sir, a speedy infirmity, for the better increasing your folly. Sir Toby will be sworn that I am no fox, but he will not pass his word for 2 pence that you are no fool. And Olivia says, how say you to that, Malvolio? Malvolio says, I marvel your ladyship takes delight in such a barren rascal. I saw him put down the other day that an ordinary fool, that has no more brain than a stone. Look you now, he's out of his guard already. Unless you laugh and minister occasion to him, he is gagged. I protest. I take these wise men that crow so at these set kind of fools, no better than the fools of Zanies. So he's just like, I don't understand why you like him. I don't understand why you keep him around. You laugh at him a little bit, but whenever he's not in your sight, he's just like sworn to keep himself to himself. So just don't have him here. He's not worth it. And Olivia says, oh, you are sick of self-love, Malvolio, and taste with a distempered appetite. To be generous, guiltless, and of free disposition, it is to take those things for bird bolts that you deem cannon bullets. There is no slander in an allowed fool, though he do nothing but rail, nor no railing in a known discreet man, though he do nothing but reprove. And the Clown says, now, Mercury, endue thee with leasing, for thou speakest well of fools. So the Clown is just like, oh, thanks for bagging me up, Olivia. You see what I mean? We made this work. We came to an agreement. You like me, I like me. It's all fine, Don't kill me, please. Please, thank you. And Maria says, Madame. Maria comes in, by the way. She exited earlier, and then she's back. Maria says, Madame, there is at the gate a young gentleman much desires to speak with you. And Olivia says, from the Count Orsino, is it? I'm guessing she's really upset because, is he a count? I thought he was a duke. Yeah, he's a duke. Oh, she's a countess, not a duchess. Okay, got it. So I think she's probably really fed up with everything that Orsino keeps sending him, blah, blah, blah. So Maria says, I know not, madam. 'Tis a fair young man and well attended. So she's saying that he's hot as hell. Okay, Viola, I see you. And Olivia says, who of my people hold him in delay? And Maria says, Sir Toby, madam, of your kinsman. So Sir Toby is holding him back, holding Viola back and just being like, hey, whoa, I don't know if you can come in here, bro. You're a man. And Olivia says, fetch him off, I pray you. He speaks nothing but madman. Fie on him. And Maria goes out, and so she's going to go fetch Viola away from Toby, who's probably drunk off his ass right now. Go you, Malvolio. If it be a suit from the Count, I am sick or not at home. What you will to dismiss it. And then Malvolio comes out. Now you see, sir, how your fooling grows old and people dislike it. She's just like, okay, I'm tired of you now. I'm over it. Just leave. And the clown says, thou hast spoke for us, Madonna, as if thy eldest son should be a fool, whose school Jove cram with brains, for here he comes, one of thy kin has a most weak pia mater. Wait, no, pia mater. Killing the game. Killing the Latin game today. Really not, actually. Okay, and then Sir Toby Belch comes in. God damn it, Toby Belch. Okay, and then Olivia says, by mine honor, half drunk, what is he at the gate, cousin? And Sir Toby goes, a gentleman. And Olivia says, a gentleman. What gentleman? Sir Toby goes, there's a gentleman here. He belches. I can't force a burp. I can't do it. A plague of these pickle herring. And then he points to the clown. How now, brown cow, sot? And the clown says, good Sir Toby. Great. Everyone loves Sir Toby. And Olivia says, cousin, how have you come so early by this lethargy? Oh, so they're cousins. Got it. And Sir Toby says, lechery? I defy lechery. There's one at the gate. And Olivia says, aye, Mary, what is he? And Sir Toby says, let him be the devil, and he will. I care not. Give me faith to say aye. Well, it's all one. And Olivia says, what's a drunken man like, fool? And the clown says, like a drowned man, a fool, and a mad one. One draught above heat makes him a fool, the second makes him mad, and the third drowns him. And Olivia says, go thou and seek the crowner, and let him sit on my cause. For he's in the third degree of drink, he's drowned. Go look after him. So, Toby's drunk, and he's just telling Olivia who's there. And he's just like, it's a hottie. He's a gentleman. You shouldn't talk to him, though, because, like, you know, I'm trying to support my friend who's actually after you, but, yeah, I'm trying. And then the clown's like, he's but mad yet, Madonna, and the fool shall look to the madman. So the clown's gonna go look after Toby and, like, take him out of the area so that Olivia can have some privacy with Viola, a.k.a. Cesario. Because she wants to know, like, who this hot dude at the gate is. So Malvolio comes in after the clown and Toby exit. Malvolio says, Madam, yon young fellow swears he will speak with you. I told him you were sick. He takes on him to understand so much and therefore comes to speak with you. I told him you were asleep. He seems to have a foreknowledge of that too and therefore comes to speak with you. What is to be said to him, lady? He's fortified against any denial. So Cesario is basically like, oh, she's asleep? Okay, I can wait. Oh, she's sick? Oh, I'm fine with being sick. I'm totally cool with that. And Olivia says, tell him he shall not speak with me. She's like, just tell him to go away. I don't want to talk to him. And Malvolio says, has been told so, and he says he'll stand at your door like a sheriff's post and be the supporter to a bench, but he'll speak with you. So Viola / Cesario refuses to leave. He's like, he will wait there and wait there and wait there until she speaks to him. And she says, Olivia says, what kind of man is he? And Malvolio says, why, of mankind. And Olivia says, what manner of man? And Malvolio says, a very ill manner. He'll speak with you, will you or no? And Olivia says, of what personage in years is he? Malvolio says, not yet old enough for a man, nor young enough for a boy, as a squash is before 'tis a peace god, or a codling when 'tis among almost an apple. 'Tis with him in standing water between boy and man. He is very well favored and speaks very shrewishly. One would think his mother's milk were scarce out of him. So Malvolio is basically saying, like, Cesario / Viola seems pretty young. Like, he's not a minor. but he also isn't very manly. Like, he doesn't seem like he fully understands how to do his taxes. And Olivia says, let him approach. Call in my gentlewoman. And Malvolio says, gentlewoman, my lady calls. And then he exits, and Maria comes in. She's the gentlewoman. And Olivia says, come, give me my veil. Come, throw it over my face. We'll once more hear Orsino's embassy. So Maria puts her veil on so that nobody can see her face and whatever. I think it's like, it's part of like the whole grieving thing, because she's wearing all black. So it's probably like this black veil to show that she's still grieving her brother. And Viola comes in as Cesario. Viola says, the honorable lady of the house. Which is she? And Olivia says, speak to me. I shall answer for her. Your will? Viola says, most radiant, exquisite, and unmatchable beauty. And then to Maria says, I pray you tell me if this be the lady of the house, for I never saw her. I would be loath to cast away my speech, for besides that it is excellently well penned, I have taken great pains to con it. Good beauties let me sustain no scorn. I am very comfortable, even to the least sinister usage. And Olivia says, whence came you, sir? So Viola's just like, can you just tell me if you're the lady of the house? Like, can you tell me who it is? Because to be honest, like, I don't want to play these games. Plus, I like took a really long time to write this poem because the Duke wrote one and it sucked. So like I wrote a new one that's like 1,000,000 times better, and I want to deliver it to her face. And Olivia says, when did you get here? And where did you come from? And Viola says, I can say little more than I have studied, and that question's out of my part. Good gentle one, give me modest assurance, if you be the lady of the house, that I may proceed in my speech. So Viola's really pushing. She's just like, hey, I need to know, is it you or is it not? Because I am not going to proceed until I am in the presence of the lady of the house. And Olivia says, are you a comedian? So essentially, are you kidding me? And Viola says, no, my profound heart, and yet by the fangs of malice I swear I am not that I play. Are you the lady of the house? And Olivia says, if I do not usurp myself, I am. Viola says, most certain, if you are she, you do usurp yourself. For what is yours to bestow is not yours to reserve, but this is from my commission. I will on with my speech in your praise, and then show you the heart of my message. So Viola's just like, I will read this to you, and then I will show you everything that like all of the passion that comes from it. So, oh God, I lost my spot. Yeah, so, okay. Got it. And Olivia says, come on. Come to what is important in it. I forgive you the praise. So she's just like, just don't waste your time on the flowery stuff. Just go for it. And Viola says, alas, I took great pains to study it, and 'tis poetical. And Olivia says, it is the more like to be fiend. I pray you keep it in. I heard you were saucy at my gates and allowed your approach rather to wonder at you than to hear you. If you be not mad, be gone. If you have reason, be brief. 'Tis not that time of moon with me to make one, and so skipping a dialogue. So Olivia's just like, look, I don't have time for you. I don't have time for like all of this poetic crap. I don't want to waste time. I don't want to do any of this stuff where it's just like jumping through hoops where you're just like, you're so beautiful, blah, blah, blah. Which honestly, I kind of get it, because like, I like it when people are very straight to the point and are just like, hey, I like you, period. Want to hang out? I'm like, yes, that's great. I don't like it when somebody goes up to me and they're just like, hello, you're beautiful. And I'm like, yep. And they're just like, I saw you across the room. And I'm like, ooh, awkward. And then they like tell me a whole story about how they walked up to me, and I'm like, I was here the whole time. I don't need this. What's up, Patrick? So it's just awkward. I don't know. I don't like it when people do that. So I get Olivia on this part. So, yeah, be brief. And Maria says, will you hoist sail, sir? Here lies your way. So Maria's like really trying to get Viola out of there. And Viola's like, no, good swabber. I am to hole here a little longer. And then turns to Olivia. Some mollification for your giant, sweet lady. Tell me your mind. I'm a messenger. And Olivia says, sure. You have some hideous matter to deliver. When the courtesy of it is so fearful, speak your office. So she's just like, hurry up. I'm tired of this. And Viola says, it alone concerns your ear. I bring no overture of war, no taxation of homage. I hold the olive in my hand. My words are as full of peace as matter. So Viola's just like, look, whoa, hold on. It's okay. I'm just here to deliver beautiful, sweet nothings to you. So calm down. It's okay. I just want to compliment you and say really pretty things to you. Just calm down for a second and let me take my time. And Olivia says, yet you began rudely. What are you? What would you? And Viola says, the rudeness that hath appeared in me have I learned from my entertainment. What I am and what I would are as secret as maidenhead to your ears divinity, to any other's profanation. I kind of like, it's funny to me how Viola goes about this because it's kind of giving me like yoga teacher vibes where it's like, whoa, chill out, man. We're just here to have a good time. And Olivia says to Maria and the attendants, give us the piece alone. We will hear this divinity. So everyone leaves except for Olivia and Viola. Now, sir, what is your text? And Viola says, most sweet lady. And Olivia says, ugh, a comfortable doctrine and much may be said of it. Where lies your text? And Viola says, in Orsino's bosom. And Olivia says, in his bosom. In what chapter of his bosom? So she's just like, oh, this is coming from Orsino's heart, huh? How many times did he rehearse this? How many times did he write this? This is so, I'm fed up with this. Viola says to answer by the method. In the first of his heart. So she's Viola's basically trying to say you're in the forefront of his mind. You are the first and only love of Orsino. Of Orsino. And Olivia says, oh, I've read it. It is hearsay. Have you no more to say? And Viola says, good madam, let me see your face. Viola wants to see her. I'm ready for this flirtation. I'm ready! Olivia says, have you any commission from your lord to negotiate with my face? You are now out of your text, but we will draw the curtain and show you the picture. So then she unveils. She's just like, look you, sir, such a one I was this present. Is it not well done? Olivia says, what, am I not pretty? What, why do you need to see my face? I don't get it. But you know what, I'll show it to you since you're so persistent and you won't you won't back down about it. And Viola says, excellently done, if God did it all. And Olivia says, 'tis in grain, sir. 'Twill endure wind and weather. She's like, it's not really anything that special. And Viola says, 'tis beauty, truly blent, whose red and white nature's own sweet and cunning hand laid on it. Lady, you are the cruelest she alive, if you will lead these graces to the grave and leave the world no copy. And Olivia says, oh, sir, I will not be so hard-hearted. I will give out divers schedules of my beauty. It shall be inventoried and every particle and utensil labeled to my will, as item 2 lips indifferent red, item 2 gray eyes with lids on them, item 1 neck, 1 chin, and so forth. Were you sent hither to praise me? So she's just like, look, it's nothing special. I'm just a face. Are you here to praise me? Is this why you were sent here? And Viola says, I see what you are. You're too proud. But if you were the devil, you are fair. My lord and master loves you. Oh, such love could be but recompensed, though you were crowned the nonpareil of beauty. Oh, damn! Viola's just like, oh, Olivia, you're a hottie. Damn. And Olivia's just like, whatever. And Olivia says, how does he love me? Viola says, with adorations, fertile tears, with groans that thunder love, with sighs of fire. I know! To Jokos, this is so damn gay! And Olivia says, your lord does know my mind. I cannot love him, yet I suppose him virtuous, know him noble, of great estate, of fresh and stainless youth, and voices well divulged, free, learned and valiant, and in dimension in the shape of nature. A gracious person, and yet I cannot love him. He might have took his answer long ago. Olivia's just like, look, I can't be with him. I don't like him like that. I don't ever see myself liking him like that. And Viola says, if I did love you and my master slain with such a suffering, such a deadly life, in your denial I would find no sense. I wouldn't understand it. And Olivia says, why? What would you? And Viola says, make me a willow cabin at your gate, and call upon my soul within the house. Write loyal cantons of condemned love, and sing them loud even in the dead of night. Halloo your name to the reverberate hills, and make the babbling gossip of the air. Cry out, Olivia! Ah, you should not rest between the elements of air and earth, but you should pity me. And Olivia says, you might do much. What is your parentage? And Viola says, above my fortunes, yet my state is well. I'm a gentleman. So Olivia's just like, yeah, I have, an alright rank. And, I'm a gentleman, whatever. And Olivia says, get you to your lord. I cannot love him. Let him send no more, unless perchance you come to me again, to tell me how he takes it. Fare you well. I thank you for your pains. Send this for me. And she sends a purse. So Olivia's just like, look, don't come back. I don't really care what Orsino thinks of me, unless, you want to tell me and come back again. She's like, come back, please. I wanna see you again. Please. I love it! And Viola says, I am no feed post, lady. Keep your purse. My master, not myself, lacks recompense. Love make his heart of flint, that you shall love, and let your fervor like my master's be, placed in contempt. Farewell, fair cruelty. And Olivia says, what is your parentage? Above my fortunes, yet my state is well. Oh, wait. Viola exits. So, Olivia is talking to herself. She's like going over the conversation that they just had. She's just like, oh my God, what did we just talk about? So she says, oh, what is your parentage? Above my fortunes, yet my state is well. I'm a gentleman. I'll be sworn thou art. Thy tongue, thy face, thy limbs, actions, and spirit do give thee fivefold blazon. Not too fast. Soft. Unless the master were the man, how now, brown cow? Even so quickly may one catch the plague. Methinks I feel this youth's perfections with an invisible and subtle stealth to creep in at mine eyes. Well, let it be. What ho, Malvolio? So she's just like, oh my God, I like him. I like him a lot. Because, the way he spoke about her and her beauty and all of this, she's just like, wow, that came from his heart immediately, whatever. So poetic, blah, 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 blah. He's not low-ranking. He's not ugly, da-da-da-da-da. And Malvolio comes in, and Malvolio says, here, madam, at your service. And Olivia says, run after the same peevish messenger. The county's man, he left his ring behind him. Would I or not tell him I'll none of it. Desire him not to flatter with his lord, nor hold him up with hopes. I am not for him. If that the youth will come this way tomorrow, I'll give him reasons for it. Hie thee, Malvolio. So she said to Malvolio, she was like, oh, the messenger left his ring behind. I need you to go get him so that he can come back, because I need to give it to him. And Malvolio says, madam, I will, and exits. And Olivia says, I know not what, and fear to find mine eye too great a flatterer for my mind. Fate, show thy force, ourselves we do not owe, what is decreed must be, and be this so. And she exits. Damn! This is gay. This is really gay. I love it. Wow. Shakespeare getting really homosexual up in here. Who knew? Whoa. Holy shit. Okay. So, already Olivia likes Viola, aka Cesario. She's starting to fall in love with him. So yeah, I mean, it just makes sense. I don't know. It makes sense to me. I'm excited. I'm excited to read Act 2 tomorrow. Yes, Mr. Spear. For real, Patrick. I know. I'm excited to read Act 2 tomorrow. Tomorrow the stream will be a little bit early because I have a dinner that I'm going to. So it might be a little bit short too. I'll try not to make it too short. But yeah, I'm excited to see what's in store for all of these characters. It's really interesting to read like everything that's happening. So thanks for tuning in. I hope you had fun. If you would like to catch up, I don't have any of 12th Night up on YouTube yet, but I will work on that and we will make that happen. So yeah, I will see you guys soon. Catch you later. Catch you on the flip. See you. Good evening, good morning, good day, goodbye.